I think today is Friday from all the food you're going to see, but trust me, it's Monday, and we're kicking off the week with a brand new golf restaurant and lounge.
That's right. We're not counting calories today. We're on your block in Sterling Heights where it's called First Cut. And Troy, you are trying out some of the drinks this morning.
Why not on a Monday? We don't have to wait until Friday to do it. I am here with Nick and Mark, and you guys are here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Appreciate you having us.
You're here with this great new concept. I've never heard of this kind of thing before. You have sort of a golf course with the food. You're saying hospitality is important.
Yeah.
How did it all come about?
Well, really, we looked at all these golf simulator concepts, and no one was really taking a hospitality approach to it. So providing, these nice food and beverage options. So we figured we combine both of them.
So the name First Cut, where does that come from? From people who may not know about golf or anything like that?
So
I'm sure it has something to do with that.
To be honest with you, I prefer playing out of the first cut. The first cut is not the fairway, it's not the rough, it's kind of that in between.
Okay.
So being a okay golfer myself,
right?
I always like the first cut. It's propped up a little bit. A little bit more forgiveness.
So I think that would go with a lot of other people, including me, because I don't play at all. So I need like the last cut or something really bad, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Well,
yes.
I love the name. Now you're going to talk about the food a little bit later. We'll mention some of that, but you're also going to talk about the drinks. So people are able to come out and play a little bit, but they're also able to have a drink and have something to eat.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
So even if you don't play golf, we wanted to provide a atmosphere and setting for everyone, golfers, non-golfers alike. So as you can see, Mark's put together some amazing food options. We have some amazing drink options, craft cocktails. So again, if you have never played, feel welcome. It's a welcoming atmosphere.
And if you have a family, maybe if the dad or the mom, they like to golf, but maybe the kids don't, or vice versa, they can come and still have a good time.
Exactly.
So tell me a little bit about the concepts of drinks here. I don't even recognize these. What do we have?
So we have three craft cocktails here. My personal favorite being this Island Green made with some egg whites and some. What else do we have?
That's here in the front, right there?
Yes.
It's called an Island Green?
Yeah, with some Hendrick's gin as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let Mark speak more about the food.
Yeah, Mark, tell us all about that. Yeah.
I'm a big foodie, and he does an amazing job with the food.
I do want to try this drink, though. Tell me, it's I don't want to drop that one, so I may try that one a little bit, but it has the little golf flag in it.
Yeah.
And
so
you
this
think...
is Hendrick's gin.
All right, let's try that.
Top there, you've got a little bit of egg white.
That's delicious.
I love to hear it.
Of course, I'm not going to say it's bad, but of course it's good. And it's got a kick to it too.
A little bit.
I can't have too much of that and still keep working.
Fair enough.
So Mark, tell us more about the food here. We've got a whole bunch of different great stuff, and it smells good too.
Thanks. Starting from the left, I have pork belly burnt ends. They're smoked and then topped with homemade pickles. In front of that, there's a short rib taco, chimichurri, homemade pickle, avocado.
Okay.
A bruschetta right there. So it's pesto, tomato, onion, little bit of mozzarella, and balsamic glaze over the top.
All right.
Boneless wings. You can get a couple different sauces with them. So.
Well, you've got a lot of food. I know we're going to deep dive into the food in a little bit, so we thank you so much for coming here. We're going to have you in just a little bit. Tell us how we can find you if we don't know where you are.
So if you go to firstcutgolfco.com, you can book your tee time. You can also do through TrackMan, or give us a call.
All right.
7 days a week. So
awesome. Thanks so much from First Cut.
Appreciate you having us.
We're going to have more in just a little bit from you guys.
CBS News Detroit.
Welcome back. We're on your block in Sterling Heights, where First Cut Golf recently opened up right there in Sterling Heights.
Yes, a full-service restaurant and bar with 4 state-of-the-art golf simulators in their lounges. And Chris is doing a demo now. Chris, how is your swing?
Well, we're going to find out in just a minute. I'm here with Nick and Mark. First off, I want to get to you, Nick. Talk about the simulators at your place and what makes them so special.
Yeah, so we're using the new TrackMan simulators. So they're actually the new IOs. They're above you. And that IO is indoor optimized, so it's kind of the latest of the technology world in golf.
You got the latest and the greatest. All right, Marcus, you're going to give me some tips on my golf swing here.
Yes, sir.
So why don't you get me set up here and
Yes, sir.
walk me through what I need to know for the best golf swing possible.
So Chris, we'll stand over here first.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't want to stand behind you. That's dangerous, right? Let's swap here.
So I'm going to give you a little tidbit on how to hold it.
Okay.
So one of the big misconceptions in pre-shot setup is the golfer wants to hold it in their hand, the palm of their hand. So we're going to put it in your fingers.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the right hand on the bottom.
Okay.
And we're going to use your left thumb to kind of push that in there nice and tight.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And then once we got in the fingers, we're going to get the left hand a little more on top here.
A little more on top, okay.
Yes, sir. That's it. So we got the grip in the fingers, and we're going to set the club right down
That makes sense.
behind the ball.
Yeah.
And so ball position for an iron is going to be in the center. So we
Okay.
want your feet equal distance from the ball on each
Equal
side.
distance. Wow. All right.
And with the driver, because we're teeing the driver up, it would be on the left side of your stance
Okay.
to be able to hit up on it.
Yeah.
With the iron, we want middle of the stance for a more downward motion. And the idea here is that you're going to stay neutral over the ball and make your turn and take some turf.
Make my turn. Take some turf.
Now, a lot of the time, I think golfers have another misconception is they want to pick the ball clean off the ground. Mm-hmm. There always should be with an iron, always should be some sort of turf interaction. Turf interaction or ground interaction, meaning that the club's going to go into the ball, and then there's going to be ground after the fact.
Yeah, I love
So
taking a divot. I have no problem with that,
and
right?
Divot is a key word.
So
Divot-
how's
divot's a
this
key
swing? I'm
word.
going to ask you, how's my swing? I can't obviously hit the ball.
You know, it's not bad.
It's not bad
at all. Not
because
bad.
I'm gonna freak you out here because usually I'd swing this way. I'm a
Oh,
lefty.
well, you know
hey,
what? That's
there you
it.
go.
Yep.
Look at that. All of a sudden I'm ambidextrous.
a
right?
curveball. Love
hey,
that. Love
tell
that.
us about what makes your play so special and kind of the instruction you get down there.
Yeah, so the thing I love about First Cut is it gives the golfer or gives the guest the option to come into a vibe where they're not on the range in front of 100 different people that are working on their own game. They're not on the golf course, with the accountability of finding their golf ball and searching for it in the woods, or they're not trying to impress their friends, that they maybe just met. But the idea is more so that you're going to come into the restaurant, come into First Cut, and you're going to have the option to enjoy the social aspect of golf, which is kind of the point when you're learning how to play.
That's right. You get a drink,
That's
you
it.
get some food,
Yes,
you
sir.
take some swings.
Yes,
there
sir.
it is. First Cut. That's what you got to know. Hey, it's a beautiful day for some golf. Every day at First Cut. Hey, thanks a lot for coming in. I'm
Appreciate
going
you
to work
having
on
us.
my wrong side swing. Look at that.
Fair enough.
Boom.
Fair enough.